Welcome to my channel. In this session, we will discuss how to calculate the difference between compound interest and simple interest. Well, we'll discuss a couple of shortcuts or formulae. Before that, we will consider the basic concepts. If you recall, in the introductory session, we have filled these two tables. If you observe here, in simple interest, as we discussed it before, the principal will remain same. Because the principal remains same, interest also remains same. So, if interest for 1 year is 100, for 2 years it will be 200, for 3 years it will be 300, or if this 100 is 10% of 1000, so this 200 will be what percent of 1000? 20% of 1000. So for 1 year if it is 10%, for 2 years together it will be 20% of the principal. For 3 years together it is 300, which is nothing but 30% of the principal. So for 1 year if it is 10%, for 2 years 20%, 3 years 30%. This is in simple interest. But if you look at compound interest, principal for any 1 year is not same. Whatever is the amount at the end of first year becomes principal for the second year. Amount at the end of second year becomes principal for third year. Because principal is not same, interest for any 1 year is not same. If first year is 100 means second year is not 100, it is little more, 110. How much extra here? 10 rupees. If you recall again the discussion in one of the sessions before, we discussed that this 10 rupees is nothing but 10% of 100. The difference between third and second year, if you see, it is 110 and 120, when the difference is 11, which is nothing but 10% of 110. So it keeps increasing. So now for 1 year there is no difference. You can see 100 here, 100 here, there is no difference. For 2 years it is 200, but it is 210, means there is a difference of 10 rupees, which is nothing but 10% of first year interest. So we can say the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years is nothing but interest on first year's interest, I can say. That's what we will explain this in a formula a little later. But now, what is the other approach is, if you stick to the basic formula that we have, total amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. This is the formula when interest is compounded annually. Now here rate of interest is 10%, means we can write it as P into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole power 1 if it is for 1 year, P into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole square for 2 years, P into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole cube for 3 years. 1 plus 10 by 100 is nothing but 1.1. 1.1 whole power 1 times of principal. 1.1 whole square 1.2 1 times of the principal. Here 1.1 whole cube 1.331 times of the principal. 1.1 times means interest is 10%. 0.1 extra. 0.1 extra means interest is 10%. Here also first year 10%. Here also first year 10%. So there is no difference. That's what we have. If you see for 2 years, it is 1.21, total amount is 1.21 times of principal, means how much it is increasing or how much extra, that extra is the interest. 0.21. 0.21 is nothing but 21%. 0.21 is 21%, whereas here it is 20%. So we can say there is 1% extra. So 1% of the principal is extra. Now tell me, this 10 rupees what I have, is it not 1% of 1000? Yes. For 3 years, if you look at it, is 1.331. 0.331 means 33.1% is the interest, whereas here it is 30%, which means the difference is 3.1%. 3.1% of 1000 is 1% is 10, 3.1% is 31. Right? So we can see here it is 1300, 1331, the difference is 31. Right? Like this, we can answer it. Suppose if rate of interest is 20%, I can say first year here it is 20%, here also it is 20%. And for 2 years, 1 plus 20 by 100 whole square, 1 plus 20 by 100 is 1.2 whole square, 1.44 means 44% here. You should be good at calculations. 1 plus 20 by 100 whole square, that is 1.2 whole square. So 1.44 means 44%. Whereas here, for 1 year, if it is 20%, 2 years, 40%. I am talking about simple interest, compound interest. For 1 year, there is no difference. For 2 years, you can see there is 4% of the principal is the difference. For 3 years, it will be 60%. It will be 1.2 whole cube. 1 plus 20 by 100 whole cube means 1.2 whole cube is 1.728. 1.728 means I can say 72.8%. we can say 12.8% of the principal is the difference. This is how you can stick to the basic concepts and solve it. However, whatever we have discussed, if I have to generate a formula out of this discussion, the two shortcut formulae are difference between compound interest and simple interest when interest is compounded annually. Here, these formulae apply only when interest is being compounded annually. Is that for 1 year, as I said already, the difference is 0 when interest is compounded annually. For 2 years, it is P into R square by 100 into 100 square. For 3 years, P into R square into 300 plus R by 100 cube. Right? So we'll apply this formula and answer a couple of questions there. Right? Let's see now. Find the difference between compound interest and simple interest on 12,000 at 15% per annum for 2 years if interest being compounded annually. For 2 years, the difference formula just now we have discussed is P into R square by 100 square, 100 into 100. Here P is 12,000 into 15 by actually 15% into 15%. That's why we have 15 by 100 into 15 by 100. That's why we have two hundreds here. If you simplify, 2 zeros gone, 25 is 26 and 5 3s, 15 3s 45, 45 into 6 270. So our answer is 270. Right? Let's take up one more. The compound interest on a certain sum at a certain rate, interest being compounded annually for 2 years is rupees 2,520. If the simple interest for 2 years is 2,400, find the sum and rate of interest. Here we cannot directly apply the formula. That is the reason I am explaining the basic concept. Simple interest for 2 years is 2,400 means we know for first year and second year interest will be same, means for 2 years if it is 2,400, each year it is 1,200. But in compound interest, if you look at for 2 years it is 2,520, but we will not have the same interest for both years. But you know, for first years there is no difference between simple interest and compound interest. If simple interest is 1,200, compound interest is also 1,200. But 2 years if it is 2,520, the difference is the second year interest, that is 1,320. Now, first year interest is 1,200, second year interest is 1,320 means what is the difference between first year and second year? 120 rupees. What is this 120 we discussed? This is nothing but interest on this first year. This 120 is nothing but interest on 1,200. Tell me what percent of 1,200 will be 120? Is it not 10%? So we can easily say rate of interest is 10%. Once rate of interest is 10%, the simple interest for first year is 1,200. So when you say rate of interest is 10%, for 1 year it is 10%. So this 1,200 is nothing but 10% of the principal. For 1 year it is only 10%. For 2 years it will be 20%. For first year if it is 1,200, this 1,200 is nothing but 10% of the principal, that is 1,200. We can say 1 0 gets cancelled. We can say principal is 12,000. So the sum is 12,000. Rate of interest is 10%. Like this, by sticking to the basic concepts, we can answer the question. For more on compound interest and simple interest, please reach me on my Udemy profile. The link is given below in the description, where you find a course on how to ace arithmetic, which consists of all the concepts of compound interest, simple interest, percentages, profit and loss. Right? Thank you.